Well, hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to everybody out there. I hope you're doing wonderfully. My name is Sophie. I am your friendly tarot reader for the evening. I can answer any questions that you may have, with the exception of legal and or medical questions. Can't help you there, but can help you in other places. Hello, Toned Skin Spa. How are you doing, love? Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you had a good weekend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I can answer any of your questions except for legal or medical. Sorry. We are also using the Tarot de l'Illumination, Visions et des Risques, which is actually an American deck by Matt Hughes. I just got this deck in Paris, and so it's in French. So, yes, we will be reading tarot in French tonight. En français. Happy Sunday. I am going to buy a reading. Wonderful, wonderful. Good to hear. Thank you so much, love. Thank you. Yes, I am a tarot reader. If you are new to this channel, thank you so much for your subscription and welcome for returning. Thank you. Welcome back. Good to see you. Toned Skin Spa, of course. And yeah, all of my donation information can be found just pinned at the top of the chat. And I am also a psychic medium. I can communicate with those who have passed on, and I've been doing that for many, many years. I've been doing it non-professionally for about 15 or so years, professionally for about 3.5. So if that is something that you are indeed interested in, please let me know. I think I might need to put my hair up a bit because it just a little hot. Dang. My brush didn't. Yeah, it's a little warm here today, surprisingly. Hi, Marissa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And you did make a donation. Thank you so much. Tone Skin Spa. Were you still interested in donating, love? Just give me 1 second here, Marissa. Thank you so much, sweetheart. All right, love. Thank you, thank you. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. And if you are watching this live stream, please be a friend. Thank you for being a friend. And please remember to click the like button. It really, really helps me out, helps out my channel, and means so much to me. What does Spirit want me to know? Okay. Angels, ministers, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, ministers, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, please provide Marissa with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. And we just received a couple of donations. One from Miss Denise. Thank you so much, Denise. And we received another one. Please let me know what your username is in the chat, and I will go ahead and add you. But let's get right on into this. Sorry, let's get right on into this first. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. All right, Marissa, we have the Tower reversed. Hi, Denise. Thank you so much for your donation, Denise. We also received a donation from somebody else, and I just need to know what their username is before I can add names to the chat. Thank you. We have the Tower reversed. We have the Empress reversed. King of Cups reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, which is actually my card for today. And Seven of Cups. Sorry, 1 second. Hi, Lorraine, welcome. If you made a donation, I need to know what your username is in the chat, please. I know Denise made a donation, but somebody else did as well, and I need to know what your username is. Thank you. All right, Marissa. Hi, Anna. Yes, you can donate. Absolutely, yes. I'm going to go ahead and add Miss Denise really quickly here, but there's somebody else who made a donation, and I cannot add you unless I know your username. Thank you. And thank you so much, Anna, for your donation, hon. Again, if you made a donation, I need to know what your username is, because I don't know your first name off the top of my head. I apologize. Thank you. So let me get my glasses on here. Okay. All right, Miss Marissa. So Spirit is definitely has a lot to say right now. When I ask the question, what messages do I need to hear from Spirit at this time? The main thing that I usually get, the main answer that I usually get is whether one is on the right path or not, or on the incorrect path. And at this time, Spirit is saying that you are not focusing, you're not on the right path right now, Marissa. Not in terms of like what you're doing with your life so much as your focus. Your focuses are misdirected. They're saying that they need to be, that your attentions and your energies need to be redirected to somewhere else. And I'm seeing that with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is asking you to really focus on how, if you could design your life, Marissa, if you had every resource in the world to design your life to be exactly how you would want it, how would you want it to look like? Like really visualize and manifest, because when the Seven of Cups comes up, that's Spirit saying, hey, your wishes are command right now. But the wishes that you currently have are not in tune with what is really going to serve you. If you were to take a step back and you made an agent, but it's not letting you chat. Okay, I see that. I need to know your username though, so I can't help you unless I know your username. Shoot. Can you message me on? Oh, it was you. It was Tone Skin Spa. Okay, thank you. I was going to say, can you message me somewhere free? I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and add you here. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, hon. It's been a little while. I haven't been on in a super long time. Okay. Or I've been on in a few days, but it's not as usual as I have been. I'm sorry. Okay. So what Spirit is saying is, whenever I see the Seven of Cups, especially when it comes up with that question of what do I need to know at this time, they're saying you really need to evaluate how you would want all the things in which you want to see your life change and alter. Not just one, but seven. 7 different ways, 7 different dreams that you have that you want to see come to manifestation. And Spirit is saying that they're on your team, they're on your side, but they're also saying that at this time, the things that you're focusing on are not something that they think is good for you, and it's not something that so because they think it's not something that your energies are focused on things that are not as positive for you as they should be. They want them to be redirected. They don't, and they don't support your current not your current desires, but the way in which you're wanting to see your life. They're saying that if you continue on the path that you're on now, this Wheel of Fortune reverse card hits really hard. 2 things, either one of 2 things or both. Wheel of Fortune reverse, things are either not going to move forward in the direction that you want them to. And it's like the first thing. Yes, I got that. Thank you, Tone Skin Spa. Thank you, Jennifer. It's gonna do one of 2 things. Sorry, sometimes I have to look away. I'm really bad ADD today. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you, Jennifer. I got you. You're on the list. Thank you, love. So Marissa, this Wheel of Fortune reversed is indicative of 2 things. 1, things are not going to move in the direction that you want them to if you're thinking of just one thing. Or like one part of your life. 2, the things that you are focusing on coming to fruition in your life will not come to fruition. It won't be those things. Because Spirit is saying that what you are desiring is not in your best interest. I need some clarity with this Tower reversed card here. So, with the Tower reversed, yeah, okay. The Tower reversed is often a sign of being resistant to change, to being resistant to true change. Sorry, can you hold on just one moment, please? So with the Tower reverse, their Spirit is saying that there is a resistance to change right now. And I know you do want things to change in your life, Marissa. Hi, Mahogany. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Sorry, I thought I read Marissa just then. I'm sorry, I've got really bad ADD today, and I'm really trying to really like take control of it. So I need to really focus. The Tour, sorry, I'm reading it in French. The Tower reversed is saying that there are certain changes in your life that you are scared to manifest, and change is scary. Change can be scary. It always can be. And Spirit is saying that things have remained quite stagnant for a while now. That there's a larger change that needs to take place in your life. a big change, big changes to your life, and it's not, everything's not things that you are visualizing right now. I want to get to this, the Empress reverse and this King of Cups reverse. Empress reverse, I hate to say it, I hate saying this, I'm not here sugarcoat thing or, tell people what they want to hear. But the Empress reverse is indicative of not being entirely in tune one's divine feminine energies. And when I say being in tune with fully with one's divine feminine energies, it can be difficult. It can be very difficult. It's about radiating, and I'm not saying that you don't love yourself, Marissa, but it's about radiating self-love. It's about radiating self-value. Not needing anybody's. I mean, yes, we all need people. People need people. We need people to love us and support us. But not. And I'm not saying that you need people to validate your self-worth, but Spirit is saying that is a problem here. That is, or it's an issue. It can become an issue. It may become an issue. That your worth, your value, your self-love should all come from within you. And I don't do spell work. That's not something that I do as a practitioner. But there are a few spells that I do agree with and do suggest. And one of them is the self-love spell. And again, I'm not telling you that you don't love yourself. I do believe that you do love yourself. But I think that you could use a little extra, like an extra recharge with that. And I'm just getting that from Spirit. I'm getting it from all these cards here. The self-love spell, I'm sure you can find it online. And it almost always involves a bath with your favorite herbs, your favorite flowers, your favorite incense. And it's not that simple either. I'm not just reducing it to that. There's also, incantations to speak. There's also writing down what your intentions are, what your dreams are that you want to manifest, and really focusing on those and exploring the things that you want in your life and that you want to see come to fruition in your life in that moment of solitude, in that moment of silence. And it shouldn't take any longer than 20 minutes tops. But I do know, I do know that there's links for it on YouTube. I know that that you can find links for them on Google. And if you message me over on Instagram, I'd be more than happy to send you a link for a self-love spell. And once you start radiating, because I've done this spell before, once you start radiating that self-love, not only do you feel so much better and so much more complete and at peace, just at peace. Once you do that, you'll feel at peace. And furthermore, other people pick up on that. Like people will pick up on yourself, radiate your self-love energies that are radiating from you, that energy. And it's very good. It's very good for everything in our lives, for every connection in our lives, whether it be at work, romantic, just out at the grocery store, with our friends, family, whatever the case, even our animals, just being in a better state, not in a better state, but in a higher state of self-love, a higher state of energetic vibrational frequency. This King of Cups reversed is me getting to the point here. The Spirit is saying that the guys in your life right now, none of them are I know this isn't a soulmate reading. We didn't ask if this wasn't a question of whether the guys in your life are your soulmate, or whether we didn't ask your spirit guides if they gave their blessing, but they've thrown that in here. They don't give their blessing to any of the guys in your life right now. And I don't mean I only mean the romantic partners. They don't give their blessing. They're saying that none of them are the one for you. With this King of Cups reverse, they're saying that they all, and I'd probably say Marquez the least, but none of them have the right intentions for you. And the King of Cups reverse is also an indicator that people are manipulating or being manipulative or saying what you want to hear. And that would definitely lead me to think that, yeah, your spirit guides would not be a fan of someone who is leading you in the wrong direction or is telling you something that's not true or is emitting truths. But spirit is saying that none of these guys are for your best long-term interest, or even short-term interest. And I think that's what they're trying to get to with this Seven of Cups love. I think they're trying to get to, like, there's, if you could design your life in any way, like, yes, they know that you want love in your life and you deserve love in your life 100%. But there's other things that you deserve in your life as well. And sometimes those can be hard to think about unless we actually take the time and reflect on them, like a meditative, respite, taking a step back. And Spirit's not saying, and I'm not saying, I can't tell you what to do. Spirit's not saying, oh, stop seeing the guys that you're seeing or the ones that you're interested in. Stop talking to any of them. They're not saying that, but they are saying that it's not on the right, you're not on the right path by keeping them in. It's not so much keeping them in your life, but keeping them as an opportunity for love, keeping them in your mind as a solid opportunity for potential. I don't think you do. I think you do for Marquez. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Spirit is just saying to not consider any guy in your life as at this time as serious romantic potential, because he's not there yet. He's out there, and they want to see you with him for sure, but they're saying that he's not there yet, love. And like I said, you can continue. Sorry, you can continue talking to them. You can continue conversing with them. I can't tell you what to do. Spirit can't tell you what to do. But the first message I get is that, let her know that she's not on the right path. She needs to redirect her path. And then I see all these, the King of Cups reverse, Empress reverse, especially the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which is my card for today, so I've been studying a lot. You don't want things to go into stagnation, and you don't want things to move, or you don't want them to move in a direction that you don't want them to. And Spirit is saying that right now, if you keep on going in the same direction and not make alterations, it could very well result in that, in not finding what you are ultimately looking for. And I really didn't want to tell you that Spirit doesn't give their blessing about Marquez or Vaughn, but at the same time, I do. You do, yeah. At the same, and I really didn't want to tell you that, hun. I really didn't want to tell you, and it wasn't even something we asked, but it came up. And if they tell me something, I'm going to tell you. I was reticent to say it, but they kept on saying, please tell her, please tell her. It's not something that's fun to hear, but it's what they're saying. They're saying that he's not the one. And again, I'm not saying, stop talking to him or anything like that. I can't tell you what to do, but if you are looking for that Ten of Cups love, he's Spirit saying he's not the one. He's not a bad man by any means, but it's just, and I do, and he does like you. It's just your sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? Your visions are different. So am I supposed to stop seeing? That's what I'm saying, Marissa. That's your choice. That's your choice. You can stop seeing him if you want. They're not telling you to stop seeing him. Sorry, I'll say it again. They're not telling you to stop seeing him, but they are, because they can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. No one can tell you what to do, Marissa. No one can tell you what to do. But they're saying it would, if you want to manifest that Ten of Cups love. Sorry, there's a photo shoot going on. I keep on having to turn off the camera. If you want that Ten of Cups love, seeing Marquez is not going to be advantageous. It's not going to result in that Ten of Cups love. He's not going to hurt you. in terms of like danger, like or compromising your safety. But he's not going to provide you with that Ten of Cups love that you're looking for. So you can continue seeing him, but it just won't result in that. And there's always the chance that, you know, while you're seeing him, someone else might come along, who is your real partner. But Spirit is not saying that. They're not saying that, you know, keep seeing him. They're saying you're on the wrong path. So if they're saying you're on the wrong path, that's where you really need to it's for you to really look at like what your truest desires are. I know you really like Marquez, but if Spirit is saying that he's not going to be the Ten of Cups, I would give you this advice, Marissa. The 3-month rule. I'll repeat it again. I've told you before. I'll tell you now. Give it up to 3 months, and if you don't see any progress or anything in the next 3 months, then you'll know. You'll have your answer that you guys are not on the same page. But the Spirit knows they can't tell you what to do. They advise you to change your path. And yeah, that it would be wise to stop seeing Marquez and focus on Marissa. But they also know they can't tell you what to do. So this is where it's really time for you to really meditate on how you want to see your life, the things that you want to see come to fruition in your life, and not just love, but everything, and the things that you. Second. The things that matter to you, the things that are of value to you, beyond romance, everything, you know, and but also, of course, you know, thinking about Marquez and, you know, is it worth it to stay with someone who you like at the risk of blocking yourself from the person who you're supposed to be with? Because that's what I'm getting is if you continue seeing him, it's not gonna, it'll only hurt you in the sense that you're gonna find out that the two of you aren't on the same page ultimately. Even though you both really like each other, what you guys want is different, is what Spirit is saying. And Spirit is also saying that there is a potential blockage. If you do continue seeing him, it could definitely block you from meeting the guy that you're supposed to meet. Okay, so it's just something to think about, a lot to think about. Okay, but yeah, when Spirit says that someone is not on the right path, that's you know, I just give all the information I can, and I highly recommend doing the self-love spell, and while doing the self-love spell, I highly recommend assessing your pros and cons and dreams in your life and what you want to see manifest, and, you know, not compare, you know, in terms of romance, not comparing anyone to anybody else, but like, what would be the ideal person for you in your life? You know, what would be the ideal situation for you in every way in your life, in every component? So that is what I am seeing for you, Miss Marissa. Thank you very much for your donation. I really appreciate you. And I wish you all the very best. And yeah, let me know if you have any extra questions later. We can always talk offline or something. Thank you. Denise Deschelle, thank you so much, Denise, for your donation. One second. Donated the difference for a 14-14 reading. Okay, because, excuse me, one moment. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you so much. Did you want a 10-card reading, or did you have 2 5-card questions, love? 2 5-card readings. You got it. Please go ahead and post your first question. Thank you. Okay, question. Samuel announced he's single. What's his current energy towards me? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. And what is your sign again, Denise? And what is Samuel's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Samuel's current energy towards Denise? Fellow Aquarius Club. All right. And he's a Sagittarius. Okay. His current energy towards you. Okay. We have 7 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Wands reversed. The Devil. 9 of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. Is this an ex of yours? How do you know this person? And they announced that he announced that he's single. I'm assuming did he announce to you or did he announce on social media? And I'm also sorry, I'm asking you a bunch of questions, but I'm also wondering how long he was with this person. Yeah. Okay, so he has thought about you since the breakup. I will tell you that. And I get the sense that you guys had something. He was a love interest. Okay, a love interest. Yeah, he has thought about you. You have been on his mind, not like on social media. Okay, like you've popped it into his head. But with the High Priestess here, this is why I was wondering how long he had been single for. The High Priestess is very much for. Okay, I was gonna say I was really wondering how long because I thought it had been a while. The High Priestess is very much the single Pringle card. It is a single entity card, someone who is alone, and someone who is fine with being alone. You didn't break up, okay? And he was in a relationship for no. I understand you guys. You were never. I understand you guys weren't together, and he went through a long relationship and they've broken up. I understand. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Yeah, there's part of him that feels set free. He's very focused on the breakup right now, Denise. He's very focused on the breakup. So it's hard for me to read his feelings towards you, if that makes sense. His energies are so focused on the breakup and processing that. A big part of it is, yeah, he's happy to be free now. But he also feels like a failure with the 6 of Wands reversed. Because he ultimately does want to grow something with somebody with this 9 of Pentacles. But with the 7 of Pentacles reversed, the efforts that him and his ex made resulted in an ending. So he's I don't know why they broke up. I'm sure there was a very valid reason. He's swinging back and forth between hallelujah, I'm free, and I screwed up, or not I screwed up, but like another failure, like all that energy and no win, no success, no victory. He is very physically attracted to you, Denise. He's very, very physically attracted to you. With this devil card right here in the center. And it has come to his mind, like, now that I'm not in a relationship, I can be with whoever I choose. But, and when I say like be with whoever I choose, I don't think he's thinking in a romantic sense, or not a romantic, but he doesn't want to start another relationship at this time. But he is interested in being physical with someone. And he knows he can't be physical with his ex, or he doesn't want to be physical with his ex anymore. But I definitely see someone who went through a breakup here, and someone who was in a relationship for quite a while. I also feel like he's not entirely unbound from her yet either. Like he is technically, they have officially broken up. But in terms of his emotions, as much as I don't think that he still has like deep feelings for her, because they were together for so long, it's quite possible that feelings are going to come to the surface. It's almost inevitable. It's just part of the process of breakups, really, especially if they're a long-term relationship. And it very well might be he starts missing certain aspects of her, and I don't think they're of a romantic nature. I think they're of a friendship nature that he's more still bound to, like the routines that one has in a relationship with someone. Like those are gone. His world's been turned upside down. They might still live together. Okay, so yeah, if they might still live together, yeah, there's still something binding them, which doesn't surprise me if they've been together for as long as they have, or been together for a while. I don't know how long they've been together, but it sounds like they've been together for a while. Yeah, yeah, it looks like he's, and we just received a donation from Crystal. Thank you so much, Crystal, for your donation. You have popped into his mind, you have, but right now, just he's very, very, very consumed with the breakup, which makes sense. Whenever we go through breakups, it's consuming. It's very, and the longer that we've been with someone, the more consuming it is. I mean, I'm thinking of it this way. Like, I've been through breakups where I only dated someone for like maybe a couple months or a month or so. Still hurt. I've been through breakups where I was with someone for 5 years. It hurt even worse. So the longer they were together, that pain is definitely coming through in the energies. And it's not to say that he doesn't have any feelings for you at all, because he does. He does, he does see you as his friend. He still remembers you, still thinks about you. He's still very attracted to you. But he is very tied down right now. And let's go ahead and add Miss Crystal here. Thank you so much, Crystal. And your second question here, Miss Denise. How does Vincent feel towards our connection? We have history. Okay. And what is Vincent's sign? And how long have you guys, how long has there been a connection here? And what, oh, sorry, I already asked what that was. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Denise's connection? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Denise's connection? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Denise's connection? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Denise's connection? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Denise's connection? And spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Denise's connection? Two Aquariuses? Okay. These masters and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Lisa's connection? These masters and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Lisa's connection? These masters and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Lisa's connection? These masters and spirit guides, how does Vincent feel towards him and Denise's connection? Queen of Wands, the Hermit reversed, Seven of Wands, the Fool, and Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I can sense that you guys, I was gonna say you guys have a history here. I can sense between you and him. He is very, very attracted to you, this Queen of Wands. I don't know if the two of you are physical, but he sees you as a very, very beautiful woman. He's very, very physically attracted to you. And I see that here too with this Seven of Wands. He definitely holds a torch for you, very, very physically attracted to you. And that's not where it ends. It's not just physical attraction. There is more than that. I am not seeing cups, I will say that. Cups being the realm of emotions, wands being the realm of the physical, sexual energy. He does feel like this is something worth continuing. With both the Seven of Wands and the Fool. However, he does have concerns. You have in the past. Okay, yeah, and I think he would like that again. I know he would like that again. He does have some concerns. He would like to move forward with you, but he's afraid that this was like a tower that was built on sand with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. He feels like the two of you like need a new start, like a fresh start. That whatever this connection was built on, whenever this connection started, it was bad time. It was like, I don't want to say wrong place, wrong time, but it really wasn't the ideal place or time. But it is something that he would like to rectify. I texted him and he basically left me on red and hasn't responded to my message. Yeah. And that's this Hermit reversed here, is he is reflecting. I was leaving this card till the end. I was going to say, if you feel like he's taken a step back energetically, he absolutely has. He's reflect that. I mean, that's what the Hermit is all about, is reflection. And when we see it in its reverse position, he's taken a step back. He's moving away, not permanently, but he needs some space. He's an Aquarius. We know how we are. We need our space, especially the dude Aquariuses. But we need our space. At least I do. I'm not a dude, but I'm an Aquarius. I need my space. He needs his space to process what you sent to him. I don't know if it was the text that you sent him, or just the connection in general, or it could be both that he needs to process here. But I am seeing, yeah, he definitely values you, definitely wants to keep moving forward with you, for sure, for sure. This looks good. But there is something he needs to reflect on. Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit reversed. I was wondering if I should reach back out. I would wait. I don't know how long it's been. How long has it been? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's hard enough for men to talk about their emotions, like, unless they're a Pisces. Like, it's very hard for men to talk about their emotions or to get them to talk about their emotions. Air signs, like, double that down. I've only dated a couple of Aquarius dudes, and they can be very nonchalant, very, very easy for them to, I think it's easier for them, because they're guys and they're Aquariuses, to disconnect a little from their emotions. It's been a few weeks. Okay. And how often do you guys see each other? So I would say, so if it's been a few weeks, I would give it one more. I mean, I was gonna say it's a full month. I would give it, if you haven't heard from him in a few more days, yeah, I would reach out to him. I would. I I think if it's been a few weeks, I mean, it takes people to, different times, different amounts of times to process things. But it does sound like not often we live in different states. Okay, so you live in different states. Okay, so if you don't talk to each other super often, I'd say one more week. Give it one more week, Denise, and then, just be like, hello, like, anybody home? Like, what I usually do is I usually, if I haven't heard from someone, I'll just like text them like the antenna emoji, like, hello, thinking of moving back to where he is. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Would you be moving there just for him or for other things as well? Well, I would give it, yeah, I'd give it a week, girl. I would give it a week to reach back out to him. Because yeah, I think that he should have processed this at this point, but yeah, it does take people different amounts of time. Um, for for you or for him? Oh, for you and him. Okay. Yeah, so you want to make sure that he's on board if that's the case, if you are moving back for him and you. Um, I would give it a week, Denise. I would give it a week, okay? And because yeah, if he hasn't responded by then, he may just not be on. I don't know what you texted him. Is that what you texted him, that you were planning on moving out there? Because that might be something that he's just not ready for right now, love. You know. But I would definitely poke him in a week if he hasn't gotten back to you, and I don't know if I'd move out there if that was the only reason why and you hadn't gotten a response. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, Miss Denise. Thank you very much for your donations. I really appreciate you. And I hope I brought you some clarity there. Thank you very much. Toned Skin Spa, thank you so much, love, for your donation. I appreciate you as always. Um, you're very welcome, Denise. You are so welcome, love. And yeah, I hope I brought you clarity there. I'm glad I did. Yeah, just give it a little bit of time and you'll know your answer. Thank you so much, love. And feel free to keep me posted too. I'm interested because his energies feel good towards you. So I'd be curious as to not he's not responding. I paid the 2121 for 15 card or 3 question read. I have 3 questions. You sure do. Yeah, you can do 3 5 cards or 15 card, whichever you'd like. Then. Okay. First question, why does it seem my mom is so jealous of me? Seems like she hates me for no reason. Okay, and what is your sign, Jennifer, and what is your mom's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jennifer's mom jealous of her? Jennifer, what is your sign and what is your mom's sign? We have the Empress reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords reversed, and the Sun. Okay, and yeah, I'm not seeing so much jealousy, but you said, what does it seem my mom is so jealous of me? Seems like she hates me for no reason. Hate is a very strong word here. But there are definitely some not loving feelings here. This is very, very surprising for me to see. Asking about someone's mom, but it sounds like you've picked this up. You know your mom. You've known her for obviously your whole life. I don't know if she's been this way your whole life, but starting with the very first card, we have the Empress reversed. The Empress is the mother card. It's the Queen of Queens, the Mother of Mothers. She's the creator, and we have her reversed. Mothers are supposed to love their children. I mean, I'm not a mom, but I've even thought about it. Like, what if I had a kid and they ended up, like murdering someone or doing something terrible? Like, that love should be unconditional. I mean, if someone, if the child isn't like that, that's when you have to really question the unconditionable love. But you've done nothing here. You're a Pisces and she's a Sagittarius. Okay. Because she sees your light with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to assume that you're a successful, beautiful young woman. You're independent. You've got it going on. And she sees that. She sees your light. She sees the garden that is your life, that you've tilled and worked hard for. And I don't, and for some reason, I don't know if she's like, oh, well, she had more of an opportunity than I had, or I didn't have opportunities growing up and I could have been like her, but I sacrificed and had a child and I didn't get these opportunities because, yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups reversed, the Three of Swords reversed. Three of Swords is disappointment. It's not that she's disappointed in you. It's like she's deflecting the disappointment that she has in herself, girl. And I'm not making excuses for her. I'm not saying that this is okay by any means. It's very, very toxic and very unhealthy. But yeah, the disappointment she's feeling is in herself. Like, why couldn't that's the kind of young woman I could have been. And I didn't get that chance. I didn't get that chance. I didn't get to have that because I made my sacrifice and I didn't get the same advantages or like launching pad that my daughter got, and it has effed with her affections for you. which I hate to say with this Ace of Cups reversed, but you said you picked up on it. Is she jealous of me? Does she hate me? Hate is a strong word. I'm not going to say that she hates you. She doesn't hate you. If anything, I'd say she hates herself. And hurt people, and she's hurt. It doesn't make it okay. I've always loved her and wanted a relationship all of my life, and I got rejected. You wanted a relationship all your life, and you got a relationship with her, or you mean a romantic relationship in general? What do you mean? Yeah, no, none of this is okay, Jennifer. I have every reason to believe that you've been a wonderful daughter towards her, and Spirit is saying that none of this is okay. None of this, yeah. I'm saying it's not okay. Cards are saying it's not okay. Spirit's saying it's not okay. The Empress reversed. Bing, bang, boom. The mommy card right there is reversed. She's not being the type of mom that a mom should be, especially to a daughter like you. No worries, I will move on. That I'm 44 now. I will get over it now. Yeah, I'm very independent and successful. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and it's hard. It's hard. I understand, but it sounds like you have a very, very good, very strong head on your shoulders, and I'm sorry if you've been trying to follow. Again, I don't know if you meant you were trying. You've always wanted. I've always loved her and wanted a relationship all my life, and she's just rejected you. I'm so sorry, love. Yeah, it sounds like. It's not your fault that you're amazing. It's not your fault that you're living your best life and doing your best. She's your mother, and that's what she should want from you. I'm so sorry, love. Okay. Let's see. Your second question was... Has my mom been doing black magic towards me to disrupt my home life and relationships? I think she's a narc. Yeah, she does. It does sound like narcissist. Yeah, absolutely does sound like your mom has narcissistic tendencies. I try to stay away from diagnosing people now, but I definitely hear it for sure. Yeah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt your life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt your life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt your life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt your life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt your life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt your life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt her life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt her life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt her life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Has Jennifer's mother been doing black magic towards her to disrupt her life? We have Temperance reversed, the Emperor, Seven of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, the Magician reversed, and the Lovers. Okay, I should have said it, Jennifer. I was going to say, if I see the Magician reversed come up here, yes. I should, it literally, girl, it popped in my head, because whenever I ask this question, which I don't often, I had to ask it for myself once, and that was my confirmation. I asked Spirit, I'm going to pull 3 cards. If someone is placing black magic on me, let one of the cards be Magician reverse. Like, that is my communication card with Spirit when it comes to black magic. Yes, your mom has. She has. the Magician reversed. And the Temperance reversed. I told you earlier that I don't do spell work, or I didn't tell you. I told someone else I don't do spell work. I do spell work that's like positive and for oneself, like the self-love spell or return to sender spell. Like if someone does try to put black magic on you, you return to sender. You do not give them the agency or the power. Your mom doesn't have the agency or the power. If you let her have that power, then it will affect you. So long as I'm going to recommend to you to do the return to sender spell, girl. Whatever your mom is sending to you, it's going to bounce right back to her. Just send her blessings. Send her blessings because she needs blessings. And if she's sending things to you, you'll just get those blessings back. But there's a phrase that Aleister Crowley said that if one partakes in black magic, which he did a lot, and he had a very scary death. If one partakes in black magic, the knife will always turn in one's hand. This Temperance reversed. Her energy is flowing in a negative way. She's trying to take things into her own hands with the Emperor because she feels very powerless. That's what people who do black magic do. They honestly feel very powerless in their life, and it's the only place that they feel they can turn to alter the things in their life that they want to see changed. Yeah, this is something. Seven of Cups. Yeah, this is something that she's hyper fixated on. It's really unhealthy. Yeah, I don't like diagnosing people. I'm not a doctor, but this is very much narcissistic behavior. And this is with the Lovers here too. This is the Lovers, the Seven of Cups. This is something that she thought, like she's thought about for a while, and has possibly been trying to do for a little while. But I'm telling you, Jennifer, do not give her the agency. Return to sender. She does not have the power. She really doesn't. And furthermore, this is going to come right back to her. The knife will turn in her hand. This is going to come right back to her the more she continues, if she does continue doing this. But so long as you believe that she has the power, Jennifer, then you're giving her power. Does that make sense? You can't give her the power. You can't give her that agency. You are sovereign. You are more powerful than she is, because you don't engage in this kind of stuff. You don't engage in this with your mother. Just return back to sender. The black magic card. And I was thinking, before I turned the cards, I was like, okay, what if she is? What am I going to see here? And the first thing that came to my mind was the Magician reversed. Temperance reverse is also one. King of Cups reverse would also be one. But the first one that came to my mind was the Magician reversed. That's someone who is trying to use magic for negative. So the answer, unfortunately, is yes. But because you're talking to me, the answer is also no. She's trying, but you don't give her agency. Well, I can't tell you what to do, but girl, please don't give her any agency. I know she's your mom, but you know how she is. And as humans, we can try to harm others psychically, but we are always protected. You are most certainly protected by your guides, your spirit guides, your angels. And if you just look up because I've had to do this spell once before, the return to sender spell. You should find it on YouTube or Google. If you don't find the return to sender spell, just email me or message me on Instagram, and I will give you my own version of it, or find it. I'll give you my own version of it that I do. Or we could find another one that you might like. But they're all effective. They're all extremely effective. I've been protected. I do not give, I just don't give sovereign, I don't give agency to anyone else but myself. I'm sovereign. I'm the sovereign one. And so are you. She might continue to do this, but at this point, from now on, from this moment forth, nothing is going to affect you. It goes right back to her. Return to sender. Whatever you're sending, it's like the rubber and glue. Like whatever you're trying to send to me, it's going to stick right back to you. And I send you blessings. But if you send me crap, I'll just get those blessings back. I won't be getting crap. Does that make sense? So it's like you're really just leveling yourself up by repudiating But I highly recommend doing that spell, love. I really do. And I haven't had to tell someone that in a while. But yeah, no, she's trying. She's trying, but she's not gonna win. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, baby girl. Yes, absolutely. That's what's up. That's the tea. You are so protected. That's what I'm saying. And so you, and Spirit has been telling her to stop for, I'm sure they have. I'm sure. And I'm sure you either, I'm sure you suspected, possibly, you have very strong intuition. You probably suspected this for a while, that she's been trying. But yeah, you are greater than she is. You are more powerful than she is. You are a good woman, Jennifer. I'm not saying your mom's a bad woman. She's troubled. She's hurt. But she's also, she's not well. She's not well, whereas you are. And all you got to do is harness that, and which it sounds like you're doing. And now you just got your confirmation, and it's just about, Mom, whatever you're sending to me, back to you. And I'm sending you love and blessings because you need them. Yeah, that Magician reverse, that I got chills there, girl. I'm so sorry, but I'm also glad to give you clarity and to let you know that some other readers say, oh, no, someone's placing black magic on you. It's the end. That is not my style at all. No way. Nobody gonna stop. Nobody gonna take my pride. Nobody gonna slow me down. No way. No way is someone gonna mess with us. Return to sender. All right, we've got, question 3. Has my mom and Mr. P, the Virgo, had a romantic relationship in the past? Okay. Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Jennifer's mom and Mr. P had a romantic relationship in the past. Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Did Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Jennifer's mom and Mr. P have a romantic relationship in the past. For sure. Please do, love. I'd love to help you with that. It's been a little while since the last time I did it. Sorry, it's been a little while since the last time I did it. But I will remember as much as I can of all that I did. And it wasn't much. And I'll also look at some other at things that I looked at as well, some other spells that are for that as well. And you don't have to pay anyone. Don't go on Etsy, go out and pay someone to protect you. No, you can. All this we can do on our own. That's what I also tell people. Don't gotta pay anyone. Okay, we have 5 of Swords reversed, 2 of Swords, the Emperor, the Devil reversed, and 2 of Cups. Now, I don't know who Mr. P is, girl. But yes, they did. Yes, they sure did. It was in the past. It has come to an end. I've always won and she's mad. Yeah, but who started the fight? I'm sure it wasn't you, honey. So yeah, so you will win, if she's trying to start fights, you're the stronger one here, and you're her daughter. Good Lord, it's not right. It should be the other way around. If I had a kid and they were doing well, I'd be so happy for them. That's what I want to see. That's the only thing I'd want to see, is them being successful and happy. But she's not well, and that's not an excuse. But we're dealing with a different type of mom here. But in terms of Mr. P, yeah, they had a thing going on. It ended with this 5 of Swords reverse. But yeah, they kept it secret. They kept it under the light of darkness with this Two of Swords. Mr. P is the one she just tried to break me up with. Mr. P is someone who you used to date. So she's hooked up with someone who you used to date. Or you're still dating right now. Oh jeez. Yeah, because the Devil reversed, Five of Swords reversed. There's no connection between her and Mr. P anymore. That I can tell you. But they did have a thing going on. Two of Cups, the Emperor. Yeah, he was sharing his divine masculine energies with her. Wow, diabolical. Diabolical. So that's someone who you... Okay, so you're currently with Mr. P? Is that what's going on? Good Lord. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry, love. This is a lot. Yeah, they did have a thing going on. I will confirm it's no longer a thing. It's no longer a thing. The devil reversed, Five of Swords reversed. It's done. But yeah, they had a secret thing. I don't know how long it lasted for. But it does feel all very manipulative. Especially if this is someone who you're dating right now and she tried to break you guys up. But then that also calls into question, like, what was Mr. P doing? He could have said no, you know. Like, I think this is diabolical of your mom, but I'm also like, Mr. P, what's going on with you? Why did you do that? Like, that's not okay. You know this stuff. So she's been trying to undermine, you mentioned it earlier, she's been trying to end your relationships as well. Lord, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I really am. You're so blessed to have such a good strong mind on you, such a good head on your shoulders. But wow, yeah, no, this is what I'm seeing. Her I didn't see, like I said, it wasn't so much that I was seeing jealousy, but yeah, that's jealousy. That's just not right at all. That's manipulative. On her side, but on his side, it's like, what is he thinking? I just, yeah, I'm so sorry, love. Nasty MFs. I and Mr. P. Virgo was living together when I came back down here. Oh, God. Jeez Louise. Y'all were living together when... Okay, I get what you're saying now. So they must have hooked up while y'all were living together. Yeah, that's just wrong. I'm so sorry, girl. That's terrible. And are you guys still living together? What's going on there? Yeah, that is so wrong on so many levels. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Jennifer. I am still talking to him, and I just moved back down here, and we just started talking, so that's why she doesn't want him over to the house. I didn't even think about that until now. Well, I didn't hear, you didn't tell me until now that she doesn't want him over at the house. All I knew was that she was trying to break the two of y'all up. Okay, that explains a lot more. Of course she doesn't want him at the house. That's dirty, dirty. Wow. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And yeah, that we already know, we already know about her and her capabilities, but I knew it because of how the act and my intuitive abilities are strong. Yeah. Every single one of those questions you asked and was confirmed with what you suspected. That doesn't happen that often, especially not with like 3 questions in a row. It doesn't happen that often. But so I can tell your intuition's super strong. Um, yeah, I'm so sorry, Jennifer. And we know what kind of person your mom is, but now I think that illuminates what kind of person Mr. P really is. If he's going to go ahead and act and do that kind of stuff, no, no. Anna, please come to the chat. It is your turn, Anna. Thank you, and thank you so much, Jennifer. I really appreciate you, love. And you are so beautiful too. I'm looking at your ID picture. You are a very beautiful woman, as I'm sure you know. And you're successful, and you're smart, and you're intuitive. You got this. Message me later. I'm very, very busy right now, so I might not be able to give you like a really detailed. I'll do my best to give you a detailed return to sender spell, Jennifer. But there also might be, I might also add some links as well, just because I'm moving right now. I've got a lot going on, but I'll definitely help you out there, girl. Okay. He's a bitch too, yeah. But I'm very powerful now. I will go to work on it, and they will both pay spiritually for what they have done to me. Absolutely. Oh yeah, no doubt they will pay spiritually. Absolutely. Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch, and it will rain down hard on them. Absolutely. Okay, Anna. Yeah, no problem. Did you want a 10-card reading, or did you have 2 questions? Yeah, karma will rain down hard on those MFs. Sorry, not to call people in your life an MF, but on those people, it will rain down hard. I want to know if you see any communications between me and Hannah the Leo soon. Any else you see too for that, for 14? Yeah, absolutely. Just give me 1 second. All right. No problem, Anna. Any communications between you and Hannah the Leo? So the term soon is relative. Do you want me to ask if you will communicate with Hannah within the next month, within the next week, within the next few weeks? What do you want me to ask? Anna, did you want me to 1 week? Okay, you got it, sweetie. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Hannah communicate with Anna over the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will there be any communication between Hannah and Anna over the next week? Wait, also, sorry, before I start, are you waiting for her to call you, or is this about, or do you mind calling her? Do you want me to ask, is she going to call you, or like what's going on? Are you waiting for her to reach out to you, or could you just call her? Has she not been reaching out? Sorry to ask so many questions. I just want to be as clear as possible here. Okay. So will she reach out in the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna in the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? You ended the conversation, and I want to see if she will reach out again. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna in the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah reach out to Anna within the next week? Thank you for the love and reading. Absolutely, girl. Much love and light to you. Much love and light to you. And you are so welcome. Yeah, please reach out to me, honey. Thank you. Or if you feel like it, I'd love to help you with that spell. Return December. 8 of Cups reversed. Sorry, one sec. 8 of Cups reversed. 2 of Wands. King of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Justice. Ace of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups. And Strength reversed. Okay. It doesn't look promising, love. I'll tell you this though, Anna. We asked if she'd reach out in the next week, and it doesn't look great. Excuse me, but that's not to say that she's never going to reach out to you again, and that you guys are never going to communicate ever again. Starting with this 8 of Cups reversed here, she has not moved on from you or the thought of you. She still thinks about you. She still has you on her mind. But sorry, one second. I'm so sorry. That's not cool. Someone just needs a phone. Sorry about that. Someone just banged in my window. That was really disturbing. But with this 10 of Pentacles reversed, I'm not making excuses for her, but she does have a whole lot going on right now that is preventing her from just picking up the phone and chatting with you. And I hate to say it, but I mean, I do think she has a pretty lively love life. At the very least, she has a very lively social life. There's a lot of people who she talks to, and I'm not saying that you're not important to her or anything, but the distance does play a factor. It is a factor here. Again, with this 2 of Wands, yes, she still is thinking about you. She hasn't forgotten about you at all. Romantically, she still considers you as a potential romantic partner. And she doesn't want to do wrong by you either. She doesn't want to do you dirty. She doesn't want to hurt you. Yeah, she doesn't want to do wrong by you with this Justice card. But with that, I also think she doesn't want to just call you and say anything. She wants to make sure that she says the right thing. Um, yeah, King of Pentacles reversed and Ace of Cups reversed. She's not feeling super stable right now. And you've talked since January. Okay. Yeah, she's not feeling super stable right now with this King of Pentacles reversed. When it comes to the affections that you have for her with this Ace of Cups reverse. Well, for the affections that both of you have, she knows she really likes you. You know you really like her, and I'm sure you guys have both. Sometimes we stop talking and then talked again. Yeah, yeah, and I think that's one of those. Like I told you, this it's not the end. She hasn't moved on, but I don't see it happening in the next week. But she is, like I was saying, I do think you guys have discussed how you like one another. However, I think both of you still have doubts, just like any new connection. I think most people do have doubts and questions as to, how does this person actually like me as much as I like them? I hope she wishes me a happy birthday at least. When's your birthday, Anna? I hope she does too. I hope she does too. Yeah, Seven of Cups reverse, Knight of Cups. Yeah, she definitely still holds a cup of love and affection for you, Anna, with this Knight of Cups. She absolutely does. But with this Seven of Cups reverse, yeah, she is avoiding making romantic decisions at this time. Okay. And one of those romantic decisions being just speaking with you. Um, this Seven of Pentacles reversed and Strength reversed. Yeah, it's like she's not done with you. Eight of Cups reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed. She hasn't moved on. The 27th of September. All right, girl. Well, if I'm on the 27th of December, you get your free birthday reading. If I'm not, then you will get your free birthday reading next time you see me on. Sorry, I'm moving soon, so I don't know what my schedule is going to be like, but you get a free birthday reading, girl. Yeah, no, she's not over you. She does still want to continue growing with you, but she does recognize the very real difficulties between that. Is anyone after me? Yeah, there's one person after you, but you can make another donation. You can donate up to 20 cards per turn, Anna, and you only donated for 10. So if you have another question, you could donate for another question. And she's a Leo too. We have the Strength reversed here, King of Pentacles reversed and Strength reversed here. Yeah, she's not feeling super confident in where she's at right now. She's not feeling super duper confident in the equanimity of feelings between the two of you. Like, do I like her more than she likes me? And like I said, I think both of you might be questioning that right now. But yeah, overall, what I'm seeing is that it's definitely not the end. But I don't see it happening in a week. Okay, for sure, Anna, for sure. And thank you so much. Okay, yeah, no problem. And thank you so much for your donation, Miss Anna. All right, do I see communications before or on your birthday? Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before her birthday or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirits. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirits. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirits. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Hannah communicate with Anna before or on her birthday? We have the Empress reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and King of Swords reversed. I don't know if you're still here, Anna, but that would be a no from me. I'm really sorry, and I'll go through every card as well. But the Empress reversed. The Empress is a sign that delays will prove necessary. So we're asking about a time frame here, and with asking, will she communicate with you within a certain amount of time? Spirit is saying delays will prove necessary. Spirit is also saying that we've got both the Ace of Swords is the communication card. We have it reversed. I don't see her communicating at that time. And I do see this potentially causing you some pain with this Ten of Swords reversed. If she doesn't reach out to you, Ten of Swords is really feeling the feels. Like it only takes one sword to impale a man, but there's 10 swords here. It's like, I understand it would really upset you, but we do have it in its reversed form, which is saying that you are taking into consideration that it may happen, it may not. Yeah, Spirit is saying again with this Wheel of Fortune reversed, it's not looking like it's on the fortunate side of things. King of Swords is also swords are the realm of communication, the realm of the mind. With the King of Swords reversed, I don't see her using that voice or her voice to communicate with you on that day or before that day. So I hope she has your, maybe it's a matter of she's not good at remembering birthdays. I don't know. Again, I don't see her not wanting to talk to you forever. And we just received a donation from Jennifer. Thank you so much. Excuse me. I don't see her not wanting to speak to you forever, Anna. That's not what I'm saying here. I do still see her reaching out to you in the future. But I also don't see it happening by the 27th, unfortunately. I wish I could say yes, but that's just not what I'm seeing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll just finish this reading really quick and then I'll add you. Thank you so much. Yeah, this King of Swords reverse is making me feel like she doesn't want, like I told you, she doesn't want to do wrong by you, Anna. This is making me feel like she's just not good at remembering birthdays or didn't write it down or something like that. But I don't get the sense that she's wanting to hurt you, Anna. But I also don't see her reaching out. There's something going on with her and I'm not making excuses for her, but there's something going on with her and self-esteem issues, self-confidence. belief in herself and confidence. Yeah, I'm repeating myself now, but I think that is a big part of it. Is she could be on the other side, like wondering, well, she could be wanting you to reach out to her. That's why I was wondering, like, who reached out to who last. It could be a matter of like, well, she could be on the other side of the world or the other side of the country, thinking, you know, I want, when's Anna going to reach out to me? When's Anna going to reach out to me? So that could be part of it, to take into consideration there as well. Okay, Anna. But so I don't know if you, my advice to you, Anna, is this. I know you want her to reach out to you, but she, like I said, I think she could very well be on the same page as you right now. And if that's the case, and you guys both just want to speak to each other, I think it would be advantageous for the two of you to speak to one another. I don't think it would hurt the connection or anything. But I also hear what you're saying when you want her to reach out to her to reach out to you on your birthday. I 100% understand that. But that is what I am seeing for you, sweet Anna. Thank you very much for your donation, love. I really appreciate you. And I hope I brought you clarity this evening. Thank you. I am moving away from everyone to a rural area in Kansas 4 hours away. Will it be abundant for me in business and love? Okay, we actually have Crystal next, Jennifer. You will be after Crystal. Thank you. Crystal, it is your turn. Please come to the chat, Crystal. Thank you. Crystal, please come to the chat. It is your turn, Crystal. Thank you. Crystal, please come to the chat, love. It is your turn. Crystal, thank you. Hi, Crystal. Thank you for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. What are Derek, who helped me with my car and put gas in it? What are his current feelings for me? Okay, and what is Derek's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Use masters and spirit guides. What are Derek's feelings for Crystal? Use masters and spirit guides. What are Derek's current feelings for Crystal? Okay, Crystal, we have the Hermit reversed, Five of Swords reversed, the Empress reversed, the Devil, and Knight of Wands. Okay, so he's a kind guy, Crystal. He knocked on my door with gifts, announced I didn't hear him knocking, and the next day he blocked me. I'm not sure we just had met. The whole situation was odd. Yeah. So what I'm seeing here is he's very, very physically attracted to you, Crystal. I don't know if you guys have been physically intimate together, but with the Devil and the Knight of Wands, I think you've heard me say this in the past. I joke around that the Knight of Wands is the guy, is the dude with his pee-pee in his hands. Kind of player energy there. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Player energy with the Knight of... I'm sorry, that always happens when I have something very important to say. It's very frustrating. It's been happening a lot. Please just have patience with me, everybody. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Knight of Wands is usually indicative of someone who is a bit of a player, or just has very, very strong sexual feelings towards someone. And I see this with the Devil right next to it. However, I also see with the Empress reversed right in the center, and let's start actually with the Five of Swords reversed, that he's feeling defeated. He's feeling like he did something he was supposed to do. Because this is how I describe the Five of Swords. Doing everything that you were supposed to do, or doing everything right, and not getting the results that you wanted to see from them. So, to me, this is very self-serving energy. I don't want to say, oh, he just helped you with your car because he wanted to sleep with you, but girl, there's men out there that are like that. You know it, I know it. Some of them can really be dogs, and that's the energy I'm getting from him. And now you mention that he's knocking on your door with gifts, but he blocked you just because you didn't hear the door, and he came unannounced. That's not healthy mentally. That shows of some seriously not mentally well or balanced energy upstairs. And also, I think, speaks more to what I was saying, where this does look very self-serving. Five of Swords reversed. I did what I was supposed to do, and I didn't get the results I wanted. And the result he wanted was, I fix pretty girl's car, I bring pretty girl her gifts, pretty girl does it with me. It's really dumb and very emotionally immature, but I mean, hell, I've met men, I don't know how old this guy is, but I've met men well into their 50s, 60s that still have that mindset. So that's where he's at. And with the Hermit reverse, though, you're definitely still on his mind. Do I feel like he's going to be going... when was the last time that he reached out to you? Honestly, if he never reaches out to you again, that's for the best, Crystal. This guy is not someone who you want to get involved with. I don't know if it was someone who you wanted to get involved with, but he is like red flag central. To have that type of thinking of like, oh, it's almost like a caveman. Like, I do this, I help with this, I help with tools for lady, I get sex. Like really dumb. And not a good option. I again, I don't know if that is what you thought. Like, maybe he would be a possible nice, like, guy at a date. It was yesterday. Okay. Yeah, Spirit is saying if he never reaches out to you again, it would be a blessing. With the Hermit reverse, though, there is a chance that he will try to reach out to you again, or unblock you at the very least, if he hasn't unblocked you already. But that was really childish behavior. Very, as you said, it was odd, childish, infantile, not emotionally mature. And I just feel like this guy's like I'm hearing from spirit that he's not he can be dangerous, and because his mind is just he's not mentally well, and that's why they're saying like if you never speak to him again, it is a blessing. It is a blessing. You don't want to get to know this guy. You thought maybe, yeah, no, this guy is definitely not worth getting to know, Crystal. He's not worth it. He's incredibly self-serving. He's not looking for an empress. He's not looking for an empress. He's looking to just get laid. And when he didn't get laid, he got pissed. Like it's okay. It's okay if someone just wants to be physical with someone, and that's all you're looking for. But if you're not looking just for a hookup, I wouldn't talk to him any further because that's really all he's looking for. But if you're fine with just a hookup, he's happy with that. But yeah, Empress right in the center is reverse. He's not looking for that. He's looking for to feed his temptations, and his temptation is you. Um, and he had his wand in his hand, and he, came up gallantly and helped out with your car, which is nice. Thank you for doing that. Helping out Crystal, but Spirit is saying it should end here. Because if he does try to reach out to you, he could be dangerous. This is the guy who could be very dangerous. He's already blocked you just because he showed up unannounced. Like, hello, like you could have been at work, or maybe you told him you weren't at work that day. I don't know, but I wouldn't share too much more information about your personal life with him. I am getting that he could be possible danger here. He's definitely not worth getting to know in that context. Not on the same page there as you, and not on the same vibrational level at all. Could very well be a danger. He served his purpose, and that was great. But no, there's not no more purpose for him to serve. But yeah, crazy stuff for him to block you like that. That says so much. Yeah, that blocking says so much. I'm like grateful that he did that, like, because it exemplifies, it like illustrates everything. If someone's going to do that, like, what else are they capable of? You're so welcome, Crystal. You're so welcome, and it's great that he helped you out with your car. I feel like sometimes those are angels in disguise that are sent. But he's not an angel. That's what Spirit is saying is like we needed someone to help you out. You got your help, but that's all the purpose he serves. You are so welcome, Crystal. You are so very welcome. Thank you, love. Much love and light to you. Yeah, some dudes are just I shouldn't say dudes, but especially some dudes are just completely driven by that wand. Completely driven by that wand. Miss Jennifer, thank you for your donation, love. Thank you, Jennifer. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. And we just received a donation from someone. Please let me know what your username is in the chat so I can add you. Thank you so much for your donation. Jennifer, Miss Tone Skin Spa, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. Miss Tone Skin Spa. Miss Jennifer. Jennifer, please come to the chat, love. It is your turn, Jennifer. Thank you. Jennifer, Miss Tone Skin Spa, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you very much. That was you. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you. add you. Jennifer, Toned Skin Spa, please come to the chat. It is your turn. We'll give it another minute and a half. If you are not here, we will move on to Miss Jasmine. Toned Skin Spa, it is your turn. Jennifer, please go ahead and type your question. Jennifer, please come to the chat. Miss Toned Skin Spa, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. Toned Skin Spa, it is your turn. Please come to the chat. We've got another 20 seconds. Jennifer, it is your turn. All right, we are going to move right along to Jasmine. Jasmine, thank you so much for your donation, love. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. I was going to say, you're reading my super chat rates. Do you want me to add an extra couple cards to your reading? Or, okay, and I'll add some extra cards, girl. It's all good. Are you new to the channel? Or have I read for you before? I am 30, turning 31 soon, and I'm single Libra. Is there anything in love coming towards me in love? Or anything coming towards me in love for the remainder of 2025? Okay, you got it, huh? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides. Is there anything coming towards Jasmine in love before the end of the year? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, is anything coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? I have. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry for not remembering you. It must have been a little while ago. Maybe it wasn't too long ago. I don't know. My head's been all higgledy-piggledy. Okay. Well, welcome back, love. Thank you. Thank you for returning. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love before the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jasmine in love between now and the end of the year? Okay, girl, let's see. We have Queen of Swords. That's you. Do you read tarot? Is that what I saw on your Cash App? Justice, that's you. You're a tarot reader. Does it? Because I think it said on your Cash App that you read, or that maybe it didn't. Maybe it said something else. Are you tarot reader? Do you know tarot? You know this girl? You know we got double Libras. Both up right. Loving this so far. King of Pentacles. Girl, you got some good ass energy. The High Priestess. The the Emperor reversed. Sorry if I jumble over my words. These are in French. Three of Pentacles and Page of Swords. Alrighty, alrighty. So, you're talking about, you mentioned your birthday, that you're turning 31 soon. You're not a tarot card reader. Okay, so how do you know that these are both your tarot cards? This is your court card, the Queen of Swords, and Justice is your major arcana card. And they're both right next to each other, and they're both upright. I'm sure I've seen this maybe like once or twice before with someone, like say someone's like an Aquarius, I'll see the King of Swords and the Star right next to each other. It happens very infrequently, and I've been doing this for many years. And it's the first, not only that, but it's the first two cards too. And you also mentioned your birthday. My answer is yes, there is, even though we have the Emperor reversed here at the end, the possibilities. Oh, that's why I thought it. That's why I thought that. Okay, okay. So what I'm seeing, girl, that the possibilities are completely open right now. Spirit is acknowledging that you are single right now. With the High Priestess, you are single right now, right? Or did I get that wrong? Because I'm getting single energy. Because Spirit's also saying, yeah, they're acknowledging there isn't an Emperor in your life right now. But they are saying that there's this King of Pentacles on the horizon. And they're saying that it does require, and this is kind of what I thought the answer was going to be as well. Because it's a common answer with a lot of folks. If you're single right now and you're wanting love, the question I have to ask you is, are you actively dating right now? Are you on any dating apps, sites? Are you part of any communities of like-minded people? Yeah, but I feel like I've been waiting forever. Yep, I'm super single. Okay, yeah. And I don't know how long you've been single for. But with this Three of Pentacles and Page of Swords, girl, I have been in one in your life. Okay. That's okay, love. That's okay. And, I've never been married and I'm almost 40, and you don't have any options right now. Do you put yourself out there? Because when I'm seeing this Page of Swords and this Three of Pentacles, that's you. Almost always Spirit is saying, girl, you better work. I'm moving away to a rural area in Canada. For sure. Okay, Jennifer, I'm confused. Did you make a donation again? Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, 1 moment. Here. I'll be right back. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. And we are back. Okay, sorry. Okay, Jasmine. Okay, Jennifer. We're on Jasmine right now. You missed your turn. You have 3 minutes to come to the chat. I'm so sorry. You'll be next. Yes, I do. I try talking to people and you don't believe in dating apps. Yeah, they are a pain in the butt. I understand. You try to talk to people in your day-to-day life. Do you live in like a big city area, Jasmine, or are you more in like a rural kind of area? Jennifer, it's not your turn. You'll be next. I'm still on Jasmine. Thank you. We're still on Jasmine. Because Spirit is saying that love is definitely in your wheelhouse, Jasmine. It's definitely out there for you. And between now and the end of this year, I don't get to say this to a lot of people. I don't know how familiar you are with me as a reader, but I'm very forthright. I don't sugarcoat things. I won't tell you what you want to hear. I'll just tell you what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing from spirit. I'm just wondering if something before the end of the year will happen for me in love. Things have been dry and boring. Yeah, the answer is yes, Jasmine. Things are going to happen. But spirit is saying that they do just if you are already putting yourself out there, you may want to put yourself out there in different ways if you can, slightly alter it a little bit, but continue. You're on the right path. Continue putting yourself out there. And I know sometimes, girl, I'm single as well. I know that feeling where it feels like you're just gaining no traction. I understand, but if you don't keep on putting yourself out there, it's promised that you won't gain traction because people won't be able to see your light. So long as you continue doing what you're doing, spirit is saying that yes, you will find someone between now and the end of this year, and that's not something that I get to say very often. I know I said that before, but I'll repeat myself again. That's not something I get to say super commonly to people. I'm not saying this to make you feel hopeful or, which of course I want people to feel hopeful. Absolutely. But I also want to just bring you clarity that spirit is saying you're doing the right thing. Keep on doing what you're doing. Add some stuff up to it as well when it comes to meeting new people. If there's another activity that you would want to get involved in or something, do that. Certainly wouldn't hurt you. Put yourself out there as much as possible. Continue doing what you're doing now. Well, I guess I'm hoping to just meet someone soon because honestly, I do put myself out there. Yeah, and Spirit acknowledges that. Spirit acknowledges that, Jasmine. They acknowledge that you do. I acknowledge that you do. And they're saying you're on the right path. They're saying you are on the right path. And as someone who's been single for a while myself, I know the feeling of it, of wanting it wanting to happen. Time is ticking, but it's all about right person, right place, right time. And Spirit is saying that right guy is out there for you. And you will find them because you put yourself out there. You're on the right path. But if you divert yourself from the path that you're currently on, then you're not going to find him. And I know you want it to happen soon. I understand. But it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen super quickly for everybody. It doesn't happen super quickly for a lot of people I know, myself included. But you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. I often have to tell people you're on the wrong path. There's a blockage preventing you from this. Blah 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 blah. That's not what Spirit's saying. Spirit's saying you're doing all the right things, hon. You're doing all the right things. So keep on doing them, and you will see results. I promise you. And I'll tell you also, girl. Like, not only have I seen that manifest in my love life, but in also other people's love lives, but also in my with this channel. Like, it took like a while for it to take off. And if I had just stopped, like a lot of people just stop, but you got to keep turning the wheel, and you will see, even if you're feeling stagnant, if you're not seeing results, you got to keep turning that wheel, love. Every time I try and show interest, the guy is already taken or in a relationship, so I get discouraged. Yeah, you gotta have thick skin. You gotta have thick skin, love. That's part of it. And I would focus on, I know you put yourself out there, but I would focus on other singles events, like groups for singles, people that are single and looking to date someone. Maybe even speed dating, something like that, or like a group of people that are all single. And I feel like as a woman, it should just come to me. It should, Jasmine. No, you'll be fine, Jasmine. It's not about luck. It's about, things are weird right now, girl. Men don't talk to, first of all, men hardly ever approach women anymore as much as they used to. Since the Me Too movement, I ask most men this. If you see a woman that you want to talk to, do you talk to her? Almost all of them say no because they're too scared. That's part of it. And another part of it is dating has gotten very difficult. It's not as easy as it was back in the day. As a 39-year-old woman, it's not as easy as it was. And I know maybe I was cuter in my 20s and prettier, but looking at pictures, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I look very similarly. But the people, the culture has changed. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to find someone. You absolutely will. It's just, dating is a lot slower than it used to be in the past. Yeah. And I feel the same way. It should just come to us. Thank you, Crystal, for your donation. And that's why I've been asking a lot of men, if you see a lady that you like, do you talk to her? And they almost always say no because they get chewed out by a lot of women. No, they're scared. All right. And thank you so much, Jasmine. I really appreciate you. I know you're going to find someone special. You're on the right path. They're doing nothing wrong. You're doing everything right. It's just a matter of time. And I know it feels like it's been forever, but it's just a matter of time. All right, Ms. Jennifer, you are next. And thank you for your donation. Crystal, I will be right back. Thank you. All right, and we are back. Thank you so much. All right, and you already posted your question, right, Jennifer? Okay, so if the phone is lagging, you've got to click out of the browser and just open it up again. Okay, love. You're all good. You're all good, but I have to move on. I have to move on if there's a list. Okay. Um, and I am moving away from everyone to a rural area in Kansas, 4 hours away. Will it be abundant for me in business and love? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the rural town in Kansas that Jennifer's moving to be abundant in romance and business and love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the rural town in Kansas that Jennifer is moving to be abundant to her in business and love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the town in Kansas Jennifer is moving to be abundant in business and love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the town Jennifer is moving to in Kansas be abundant in business and love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the town Jennifer is moving to in Kansas be abundant in business and love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the town Jennifer is moving to in Kansas be abundant to her in business and love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the town Jennifer is moving to be abundant to her in business and love? Use Masters and Spirit Guides for the town. Jennifer is moving to the abundance of her business and love. Use Masters and Spirit Guides for the town. Jennifer is moving to the abundance of her business and love. Use Masters and Spirit Guides for the town. Jennifer is moving to the abundance of her business and love. Okay, Jennifer, let's see here. All right, we have 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, 10 of Swords, and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so will this rural town 4 hours away in Kansas be abundant to you in love and business? I'm not seeing abundance in love and business, Jennifer, in this move. I do absolutely see a move with the 8 of Cups. Spirit is saying, yeah, this is a trek. This is a ways away. You'd be moving away from. I don't know if your family lives in the town that you live in now, but I know that you're definitely trying to get away from certain family members, but also friends. There'd be a lot that you'd be walking away from. But maybe it's something that you are wanting. It sounds like you are wanting to walk away from that place, and I understand that. But Spirit is saying that you have to let go of a lot in order to leave with this 4 of Pentacles reversed. I don't know. I mean, I'm in the process of moving right now. I have to get rid of a lot, just like in terms of like storage and stuff like that. I don't know if it's talking about that. It could be speaking to that. It could also be speaking to what I was just talking about just a moment ago, when we move, having to physically leave our loved ones behind. It would be an easier life with this 10 of Wands reversed, but it would also have its frustrations when it comes to money. And I'm not seeing, the only cups I'm seeing are this 8 of Cups, which is about a journey. It's not, but I wanted to see cups. I wanted to see, love. I wanted to see romance cards here, and I'm not seeing a single romance card here at all. So do I think it would be abundant to you in a romantic sense? I don't. And it can be difficult to meet people in more rural areas. I mean, the show Sex in the City, it's called Sex in the City. It was set in the city for a reason, those are, cities are usually more abundant or conducive for dating. And I'm not saying that there's nobody single that's out there where you're planning on moving to, but this is just what Spirit is saying, is that there would be, with this 7 of Pentacles, that it might take a little while for your business for money in your business to take off. With the 7 of Pentacles upright, frustrations surrounding that. I really hope you're here, Jennifer. I've been reading for you and I haven't seen you. Yeah, to go more on this, yeah, things can be like an easier life out in the country with this 10 of Wands reversed. But there's also just like there's sadly less opportunities for romance oftentimes out in the country. There can be less opportunities for money as well. And I don't know what you do specifically for a living, but I would definitely do your due diligence, which I'm sure you have done a lot of it, but do a lot of investigating as to what it's actually like out there in this city that you're planning on moving to, in terms of maintaining your business and being able to make money out there. But in terms of romance, it does look a little tricky. It looks a little dicey. I'm not seeing any cup cards other than this 8 of Cups, which is the move in and of itself. So I'm not saying that, you know, that you shouldn't move at all. That's not what I'm saying by any means. But it's not looking super abundant, and not looking super abundant in love. But it's not looking very abundant in business either. It looks a little more prominent, like it's not too bad in business, whereas with love it looks very, very barren. But with business it just looks like it would be a slow start to start making money and establishing yourself there. So again, I don't want to completely discourage you from moving, but that is what Spirit's saying, is that there would be some difficulties there. Okay. So that is what I am seeing for you, Miss Jennifer. Thank you very much for your donation. I apologize about the lag earlier. Again, if that happens again, just click the browser out and open it up again, and we will be on the same page. Thank you so much. Crystal, please come to the chat. It is your turn, Crystal. Thank you. Crystal, there she is. Is the man who helped me with my car named Derek, who put gas in my car, is he watching me leave my house yesterday and today? Ancient messages and spirit guides. Was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Ancient messages and spirits. Was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Ancient messages and spirits. Was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Spirit, was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Spirit, was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Messengers and spirit guides, was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Messengers and spirit guides, was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Messengers and spirit guides, was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Ancient masters and spirit guides, was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? Ancient masters and spirit guides, was Derek watching Crystal leave her house yesterday and today? One of the gifts he put outside my house, he knew I didn't bring it into my house. He sent me a text asking me why I didn't like it. Okay, weird. Okay, let's see, girl. We have 9 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Cups reversed, the Empress reversed, Queen of Cups, and 3 of Swords. So you're basically saying, like, how would he have known that you didn't, like, so you left, one of the gifts that he put outside, he knew that you didn't bring it into your house. Did you tell him that? He sent you a text asking you why you didn't like it. I thought he blocked you, though. This guy is very, very unhinged. I don't want to, I really don't want to scare you, but please, I implore you, please, Spirit is like begging you, do not text this guy. This guy is not good. I'm sorry, I'm getting like out of breath. Please listen to me, Crystal. Like my heart is like racing. Don't talk to this guy. This guy is dangerous. I do think he was watching you. He feels very, very jilted with this 3 of Swords. He's very, very, he's way too upset than any person should be just because they didn't get action for helping someone, just being a good Samaritan. That's not normal. He's completely off his rocker, Crystal. He's already very much like obsessed with you. with this Queen of Cups. It's happened again, we have the Empress reversed right here in the center. He's not looking for his queen, but he's developed an obsession, and he's not happy. He's not satisfied. Three of Swords and Nine of Cups reverse. He blocked me again after sending me that text. Stop texting him, girl. Stop responding to his text. Stop answering his calls. Stop talking to him, please. I beg of you. I can't tell you to do anything. I always tell people this, but I'm not kidding. Like I'm like getting a little emotional. Please, spirit and cards, everything you're telling me is just like imploring me. Please, like just ask her, beg of her. Do not talk to him. He's completely not okay, and he's only going to be trouble. Now that I'm reading more on him, it's getting worse and worse. And now that you're telling me more, it's just sounding worse and worse and worse here, girl. I'm not joking around. Like, this guy is really unhinged. If he was watching your house for the past 2 days, what is he liable to do in the future? You've got to just ignore him. Please. Yeah, please pay him no heed, because he's just going to be trouble. And this whole blocking you after, like, sending texts, that is the most... it's just so unhinged. And this Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's like he's not looking to till a loving relationship and garden with you, which is what you deserve and what you need and what you want. And he's not looking for his queen. He's not looking for his empress. He's disappointed. Nine of Cups upright is satisfaction. Nine of Cups reverse is dissatisfied. Three of Swords upright is dissatisfied. He's not satisfied because he didn't get what he wanted from an action that is just being a good Samaritan. You know, he wasn't doing anything like totally, you know, he wasn't like out to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Like, if you see someone needs help on the side of the road and you can help them, I don't know about you, but I do. You know, like if it's another woman, guys, you can't quite tell all the time, but like it's another woman, like, you know, you just do the right thing, especially if you're a man, you know, and he's expecting a reward from this, and now he's trying to love bomb you by putting gifts on your front porch, and knows that you didn't bring one in, or maybe you told me. Oh, you're gonna have to send me that text. So yeah, he went to your front. Basically, what you're saying is you didn't tell him that you didn't bring the gift in. He knew because he went back to your front porch to see. Yeah, this guy is all red flags, girl. He's like a whole balloon of red flags, like all tied together. Exactly. Okay. So yeah, no. He's most definitely watching you. Absolutely. He feels really rejected, and this is his way of trying to put matters back into his own hands, and it's not okay, and it's not going to work, and that kind of thinking is so warped and so unhealthy. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I would ignore him. I would just ignore him. And I know, you know, there's also, you know, not wanting to make him more upset, but if he's blocked you, he's made it very clear, like, just be like, well, you made it clear to me, you didn't want to talk to me, you blocked me. So just don't answer his calls, don't answer his texts, you know. Don't get to know him anymore. No need. He served his purpose, that's it. You needed help with your car, that's it, you know, and it ends there. Yeah, and that Empress reverse came up twice. It's like, if he can't see you as a queen, and if he sees this as needing a gift, not good. So you definitely take care of yourself, Crystal. Thank you so much for your donation. Yeah, just, you know, stay safe, stay vigilant. Don't answer his calls or his texts. It's just gonna get worse. But yeah, you are protected. Just, you know, stay vigilant, and just don't give him any more energy anymore. But thank you very, very much, Crystal. Thank you so much, love. I really appreciate you. I'm going to do one last call for donations. If anybody has any more questions tonight, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. You are so very welcome, Crystal. Yeah, my heart rate's gone down now. Okay, that was totally a sign from spirit. Like be very emphatic here. Like I always say, like, I know I can't tell people what to do, and I can't tell people what to do, but like I'll scream it from the rafters if they're making me feel like because they were like showing me like warning signs, like just tell her don't go further, like any further, you'll just be a problem, and we just need to keep Crystal protected. There's a lot of schmucks out there. It's a lot of dogs, and yeah. Be a in business, money, and love. Jennifer, I already answered that question for you. I answered it about 10 minutes ago. I just read for Crystal. That was a 5-minute reading. And then I just read for you. I don't know what the timestamp was, but it was about 10 minutes ago. So it was probably around the 2:32 mark, Jennifer. But I already answered that question for you, love. No, you didn't miss your turn. You didn't miss your turn. I read it for you. I didn't see you, but I thought you were there. I've already read it for you. The answer's there. Just rewind, and the reading's all there. Should be about 10 minutes from this point. Okay. So we're at what, 32, I think. Yeah. So it should probably be around 22. Yeah. And I can also help find it because we're going to be talking later about the other thing. I can, if you can't find it, I'll find it for you later. Last call tonight for any and all donations. If you've got a question, let me know, and I would love to read for you. Otherwise, I don't know when I will be on next. I do not know. But I always do private readings. I always offer private readings offline. I always have a deck of cards with me, and I can get, if you send your donation and your question, I can do it over Instagram DMs or typed over email. If you just send your donation. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And yeah, let me know also if you can't find it. I'll search for it later. It's for sure on there. And also about the return to sender spell too. Reach out to me for that, okay, love? Thank you all so very much. Much love and light to you. And oh, and here's my Instagram, so you know. We might already be friends, but I'm not positive. Yeah, that's my Instagram. All right, thank you all so very much, and I will see you.